So I'm trying to stay fit and I'm trying to do as much work outside as possible. And so I had to tackle the overgrowth of the lawn, the septic drain field, because it's getting really tall and it's getting hard to mow. At this point, this is when I started. It was looking like it was, and it probably was in spots, at least a foot tall, if not higher. And I'm not trying to break my back later on. So it's like I know we're in the middle of the drought. I know we have peak temperatures right now. We're on and off with peak temperatures and reprieve days, but I gotta mow the lawn. So I brought my sister's electric mower. For whatever reason, it wasn't starting for a good long time. Eventually, I got my strimmer, and I tried the push wheel mower. The push wheel mower wasn't the best because the grass was wet, but eventually the electric mower did start, and I was able to get to it, and it was making quick work of the whole problem solution. I was making quick work of the whole task, whatever. But it's an electric push wheel mower, so the limitation is the battery charge. And this was later in the day, and it really was taking more effort because, like I said, the grass was still wet, even though it had been hot the couple days, hot and sunny. There was still a lot of grass trapping water, so I kept having to stop and take out the shredded grass that was just like a wet mass from the under portion of the mower, but I was able to on this first day to get a lot done. And when I went at the end of the day, I looked back. Apparently, I had walked 1.44 miles, which is not really bad for just some passive mowing, right? So love that for me. And so 2 days later, apparently, I was able to come back and finish it up, or at least start to finish it up, and not pictured, not captured on video was me streaming along a secondary driveway that we had to clear some tall weeds and really delineate where the road is. I do also want to say that um, I am not, I'm ever cognizant of the drought, and so I'm not the type of person who's gonna, at least this year, this season, I'm not the type of person who's gonna clear weedage, and I don't think ever. Also, I'm not gonna clear weedage to put it in a brown paper bag. It's gonna be either mulching or composting somewhere else. So you know, this this golden grass is going to theoretically um, continue trapping the moisture that it trapped um, elsewhere in the lawn and the drier spots in the lawn. So if you see me mowing and throwing anything, it's because I'm throwing it onto the dry spots because we're trying to build the soil here. We're trying to build the soil here. That's what the tires are doing. The tires have a bunch of weeds. The weeds decay into a rich organic mass, and then I move the tires and I put some um, Bermuda grass cuttings, rootings, whatever where they are. So I'm trying to fill this up, monoculture this front area anyway, because I am trying to keep away some annoying pointy spiny weeds, whether that's some random nightshade family type plants or um, some sandburs. So we haven't had a lot of sandburs this year. Hopefully, it's because the grass is not competing. I wonder how much of it was because of the drought. I feel like they'd probably be worse in the drought. I don't know. I was also able to mow along the side of the septic drain field, and the more I'm able to mow, the more I'm able to walk and further my exercise. So that's also been a big motivation. Is I want to clear this so I can uh, mark out a spot where I can either walk or run laps, a set number of laps to hit mileage goals. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you've made it this far. Stay tuned for whatever other crazy activities I do to stay active. Yeah. What's the equivalent of PS for a video? I don't know, but this is what that is. I also want to say that very conveniently and just coincidentally, the total ended up being 8 miles per estimated by Google Fit. So that's fun. Love that for me. I love my Google Fit, although surveillance and whatever. But that's another conversation for another day. Bye.